Next up we have Rin versus NeoBuster. These two have not met in battle for a long time. Actually, such a long time that the last time they met in battle, NeoBuster was still on uh, DS at the time. But now we're a new team, it's a new day. That's how much things have happened. Rin calls tails, Rin gets tails. And so far Rin is using first lesson Akari Harmony unit. For those who don't know Harmony, when a unit is placed in the same column as a unit with Harmony, or if a Harmony unit is placed on the field in the same column as any other unit, and yes, unit, not just Bermuda triangles, but just unit, then they're both considered Harmony state. When Harmony state is activated, certain skills are given, just like with this one. Its ability is, if this unit is in Harmony, it gets the ability to put itself into the soul, to choose a rear guard, return to hand, and draw a card. In the new box set, which as of this recording comes out in a week in the US, good timing. Uh, in terms of that set, Bermuda's got a lot of units that did that. A lot of units just based on the idea of doing that. Heat Elemental Boer, its ability, when it hits the Vanguard, it can retire itself to search the deck for any unit that has Limit Break and add it to the hand. And yes, it says any unit with Limit Break, not LB4, but Limit Break. You can add Ultimate Breaks to the hand if you want, because they are still considered LB. Rin gets a draw trigger in the twin check. And has a pretty good hand lead so far. Neo decides to go into Dragonic Vanquisher and does Stride. Get Zorus, and with Vanquisher's ability he can counter Blast 1, retire a unit, and the retired unit is bound instead of going to the drop zone. So even if Ren does have Legion in this deck, it's inaccessible. Ren drops a perfect guard, not the duo perfect guard, considering that her Vanguard right now is Mer. Alright, now, Stride into Legendary Glass Shoes Amoris. Okay, I have to ask right now. Why does Legendary Glass Shoes have those glass shoes when she's a mermaid? And by the sake of being a mermaid has no feet? I mean, when I hear Legendary Glass Shoes, I think of Cinderella. And that's fine. Having a unit based on Cinderella actually is a pretty good thing. Okay, Ren gets the unit that was bound and puts it in removed from play, just so that doesn't become a problem later. Shizuka has a Harmony skill. When it's put into Harmony, you can check your top 5 for a grade 3. then put it back to hand. It says once per turn, but if you return to the hand and call it again, it's considered a new unit. So you can keep doing it over and over. And that was Mer's that was the Mer break ride cross ride. I think pseudo cross ride, but still. Gonna be perfectly honest, I don't remember exactly what that unit did. But we're gonna find out soon because it's in the hand. And we get another Zorus. NeoBuster not using the counterblast skill because the only unit in the front row, Amelia, has resist and thereby cannot be targeted by that skill. NeoBuster gets a heal trigger. Decides to go for the Vanguard, and Rin takes it, letting herself get to 4 damage. Break rides into Mir. Is it Mir or Mer? Yeah, it's Mir. Because I remember in English it's Mir. Shizuka could have activated Harmony there. Rin is going to get to draw 2 cards from this. Counterblast 3 to draw 2, attack for 21, and then... Oh wait, she's going to use all 4 Counterblasts this turn, depending on what she decides to do. It also depends on if she heals, because if she heals, Limit Break ain't happening. Critical trigger. Critical trigger. So now with Limit Break, Counterblast 1, discarding 3. She gets to get Mir from the soul, ride it. And then Mir from the soul gets put into the hand, then 1 card gets discarded. And Ixel does gain 10k because his grade 3 unit was just placed into the Vanguard circle. I'm surprised Ren didn't attack with the Vanguard sooner, just to attempt to get triggers for the rear guards. Like right there, the critical trigger. Could have given that to the rear guard and forced out more guard. Oh well, the damage has been done. She used all of her counterblast but got a huge lead. NeoBuster strides into Conquest Dragon. Keep in mind again that Amelia is not going to be retired by a skill, because it can't be targeted by any of NeoBuster's card effects. which means that Conquest Dragon cannot give the front row more than 5k no matter what. Even if it's attacked after this, the front row is still only getting 5k. I have literally no doubt in my mind that Rin has guard right now. I would question everything if she didn't have guard. Now he could attack the rear guard, and he is, because giving her another counterblast, we've already seen what that leads to. Rin let the unit die because guarding it would lead to her losing more than if she had kept it. If I was Rin, I think I would have went for Olivia to end the game. But she wants to do it with Mir, and to be perfectly honest, it's not like it's gonna fail. I actually wonder if this deck is meant to be an RL style deck, meaning that she doesn't even have which would mean she doesn't even have Olivia in the deck because Olivia is expensive as hell. Especially the SP version. SP Mir, I looked, it costs almost 400 bucks. Who would do that? Who would do that? Somebody, tell me. Would you do? Would you do like $350 for SP Olivia? Would you do it? I mean, the art is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Last time I checked, the original does the exact same thing. Why is... Oh! I was about to ask why is Rin doing it like that, but it's because she wants the limit break more than the break ride skills. To be honest, I think the break ride skill would actually be better for her in this case. Just because she'd be able to get two 21k rear attacks. She'd be able to get the 21k there. She'd be able to get this. Well, it's the same both ways, I suppose. It's the same both ways. NeoBuster resides himself to the fact that he's run out of heal triggers. That's the end of the game. Rin takes it. Really good job with this deck. I don't think I've seen anyone use Mir yet. Really powerful card. Good job on both sides.